in the common daily life and the spiritual life, we have rules.
Okay.
And some people say this makes our life hard, but it's not true. Because these rules came from Allah, so we must only to follow them. It's so easy and it's so soft to our lives. Before I was like, I must to choose all the ways, and we as human, we can't know what is better to us.
Right. So Islamic way of life, you have more peace now, or
you're
happier?
They change. I can accept and understand some bad things that happen with me, difficulties I can accept better. I have better dialogue with my parents now.
How did they react when you reverted to Islam? What was the reaction? How did your family receive it?
They don't like. I can say they hate, but day by day they are becoming soft and trying to accept. Maybe because they are missing me, so they are more soft. But my life in Brazil was too difficult that I think I must to move, even to move the house, because they are making difficult my prayers, like my mother entering my bedroom and interrupting your prayer. And she was preventing me to visit my family because I wear these Islamic clothes. So, but it's not their fault. It's fault of media, because the media shows to Western countries Muslims are terrorists.
Right.
It's not true, but they show this and the people believe.
So, would you like to share your experience with us, sister, the difference, how you feel now being a Muslim and before you were a Christian before? Is there any difference in your terms of, are you happier? Do you find more peace? Would you want to share it with us?
No, I feel this. I feel the coldness, the something. When I prayed, the very, very first that I pray with Imam, when I make a lesson here, I cry because it's a very, very cold voice, and I don't want to cry because when I remember that, because it's so hard before, and now
you're more connected. You feel you're really talking to Allah.
Yes.
So before you were a Christian, did you go to church regularly?
I go to church every Sunday, but just alone with myself. I wanted to be with my family, but they don't agree with me, and they've been religious before, but maybe a lot of trials have been down, and when I been embracing Islam, alhamdulillah, it's a very, very good feeling.
How do they accept it? How's your relationship with your family? Has it changed?
It's not hard to convert Islam.
Had it changed? Did it change, or is it the same?
It's the same, but
they're more accepting now.
But they haven't seen me wearing this. But if when I came home, maybe they've been going to tell me that, are you going to stick with this and wearing with this? I still have I don't know what's going to happen if I will go home. Yeah.
So you don't really know yet because it's mostly through the family.
They've been going to see me weird or something, or they were going to say me if I make salat. They were going to say, what are you doing? What is this?
Which part of the Philippines are they from? Because we come from Mindanao.
Me from Mindanao.
You're from Mindanao.
Yeah. So I've been surrounding with a lot of Muslim people, but all are negative feedbacks.
Why do you think they think differently, or they think of the Muslims in a negative way back home?
Because before, it's a very funny thing, because they're going to invade my town. They've been trying to invade my town, and I sleep with my shoe. I sleep with this because
to be ready to get
Which
Pakistan. So there's always been a problem between Muslims and Christians. Yeah, it's a hot spot.
Yeah, because they've been telling that they're going to put a
The
bomb.
Muslims will come over.
And I've been heard the bombing, and I call my friends. Oh my God, this is it? Is this really the war, or this the Third World War? Yeah, because it's a very scary thing. Yeah, even my neighbor, a doctor, she has a poster that she's a doctor, because they were telling, get your poster, because they were going to in your house and they might get you
So this is sad. Like I know very well how the political situation. People, they kidnap and then they take you for ransom.
Yes.
But this is un-Islamic. And now, and in spite of this, you reverted to Islam.
in spite of all the bad things, but when I came here, it's not true.
So what's the difference? When you came to see, you told me, the experience is different.
Yeah, here are the people is good. And like before, when I was in the Philippines, they are all snobbish person. Yeah, because they don't like Christians, and the Christians don't like Muslims also. But all the media's fault.
But you mentioned some points to me earlier. You said although they were Muslims in Mindanao, they were not practicing Islam. Yes. So they were really Muslim, but you don't see the Islam there. Because obviously there's some political reasons.
Yes, but in my school, a lot, mostly the populations in my school are Muslims, and you have to mix a lot. But I did not see it.
You didn't see anyone.
No.
So they were all Muslims, but they were not practicing Islam.
They did not practice
And
it.
when you came to Syria, that's where you noticed the difference.
Yes.
Here, people they're really practicing
They are
Islam.
very straightforward for what they believed.
So now, how does your family receive?
When
how do
they know, I told them I've been already a Muslim for how many days, for how many months now. Alhamdulillah, it's good. And my father told me, good for you.
Oh,
They did
so
not
they accepted
contradict
you
of
now.
anything. Yes.
That's good, alhamdulillah. And your experience, sister, you come from the northern part of Mindanao. Philippines.
I'm
So
from
which
the
is
northern part of the country.
basically like the Christian.
No other Muslim.
You don't never heard of Muslims in your province.
That's why I have a minimal
Knowledge
knowledge
about
about Islam. That's why when I came here, I'm shocked because I know that Muslims are terrorists.
That's the only thing when you say Muslim, it's terrorist.
They are terrorists. That's why when I came here and know about Islam. And
Also, what's the difference between your lifestyle now? I mean, how do you feel being a Muslim before being a non-Muslim? Would you like to share with us?
embracing Islam is the most important and beneficial thing that could have happened to me. And I know that Islam meant the total submission to Allah.
Right.
And Muslims, the one who surrenders Allah's will. That's why I became Muslim. My life has changed. Yeah. And my parents before, they didn't accept it.
So did they give you a hard time in terms of, for example, not talking to you or?
No,
there was no
like that.
change.
No, not so much change like that. But I called them on the telephone. I told them that I convert into Islam, and I'm a Muslim already. And my father sent me a message before. How's my Muslim baby now? He told me, and then we became And then before they told me always pray, anak. Yes, I always pray because I pray 5 times a day. I told them, oh, you really serious with it? They told me, yes, I'm serious with it. And I will die for it. I will die being a Muslim. I told them.
Leticia, obviously we have a lot of people in situations like yours. Like they were bombarded with all the negative aspects about Islam and the Muslims. What advice